All right, welcome to our practice with some weights. So you'll have those weights somewhere around your mat with an easy reach. We'll make our way into our mountain pose. Close our eyes and start to draw on the energy of the earth. We'll draw that energy up into the soles of our feet, into our inner thighs, our legs. Feel that energy moving up into our core, filling our heart, our lungs, all the way to the crown of the head. Finding our breath in this moment, letting go of your morning, releasing any thoughts that aren't serving you in a good way. Feeling the air on our skin, maybe the sun warming our body. Let's start our flowing mountain, breathing in, reaching up, breathing out, bringing our hands back to our sides. An inhale to sweep up to the sun and an exhale down. Each time we do this reach up, we're actively engaging and pressing our feet down into the mat. Feel that connection. We press down to rise up. And then when we're bringing our hands by our sides, our crown is rising up. So we're inhale, pressing to the feet, exhale, reaching the crown long. Always creating some space in our spine. We'll soften our knees if we have them locked, and then turn this straight away into a flowing airplane, hinging, coming about halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale down, still pressing to the earth once we reach up to the sky. And feeling a stretch now down the backs of our legs. As when we come to halfway, our head is extending towards the front of the room or towards your computer. We'll turn this into a flowing chair. Breathe in, rise up, breathe out, sit back into that chair. And we still press down into the feet. Modifications for our arms today. Hands can stay right at our heart, or they can rise up. One more flowing chair pose. And right into our flowing forward fold. Big dive down and a big sweep up. We hinge. A lot of the times we put our hands out to the side. If you wanted to bring them in front of you, you can. A little more strain on your back, reaching forward. But if your core is up to that challenge, you can do your reach forward instead of out to the side when you hinge. Let's add a back bend onto these last few, a little back bend, and then that hinge forward. On our next one, we'll stay down in our forward fold. Let our head be heavy, a bend in our knees as much as we want to have. We will bend our knees, step or jump back to a plank pose. Either a full or kneeling plank pose. Let's shift the weight forward so we roll onto our toes and then shift the weight back as we stretch our calves. So we'll keep our hips level going forward and back. It's like you're sliding your belly like along a really short bench. Forward and back. Warming up our shoulders. Time for a couple shoulder taps now. Just 4. Back to child's pose or downward facing dog. So choose what feels best for you today. You can massage your forehead down. You can start to pedal your feet. Let's inhale back to that plank pose. You've got your weight somewhere around you. We'll grab one or both of your weights in your left hand. And transfer those weights over to the right side of your mat. Now that they're all the way over there, you're going to reach again for them with your left hand. and slide them across the floor over to the other side. Yeah, so we want to slide them. Let's grab either one or both, slide them all the way to the other side. One more each side. Keep our core strong. Oh man, child's pose or downward facing dog. Who knew? Just moving those 3, 1, 2, or 5 pound weights around can be enough. All the way up to all fours with an option to gum up onto the knees to find a little deeper connection to your quads. As we move through cat and cow now. Knees up or knees down. Amazing job. We'll all come down to our knees now. Bring our hands to our knees and lift up. So we're kneeling. We'll take our right foot out. Let's put our weights in front of us. Our right foot out. It's going to flow through some gate poses with an option to have your weights in your arms. So you can have your toe down, which personally I prefer for myself, or you can have your toes up. Just be nice to your knee and not to lock it. All right, left hand down, right hand up. We'll lift our right leg. All the way up, over to the other side. Breathe. So just holding these weights. Now we'll come up, hinge forward. Just a little bit. So the booty goes back a little bit towards the heel. Our head reaches forward. We're holding these weights. Let's bring our elbows into our rib cage and do some tricep extensions from here. Only thing moving is our elbows. So our shoulders are really stable. It's like we're squeezing something between our shoulders at the back. Working for 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Turn the palms to face the sky and some pulses. We want our neck nice and long, our core still on. 4, 3, 2, weights go down. Take it back to child's pose or downward dog. We can take a rest here, or we'll flow through into that plank. Drag our weights just one time. So across from one side, over, and then the other side, over. And drop to the knees. Gently, of course, grab those weights, left foot out. Open up our wings. So we've got our knee underneath our hip underneath our shoulder, and then we'll hinge over. Lift up the leg if you want to. Breathe. You can look wherever you want. You can keep your eyes open or closed. I forgot our pulses on the leg on that side, but we'll do some on this side. Let's just pulse up and down for the outer side of our hip. 4, 3, 2, foot goes down, we rise up, and now we stretch. Great job. Make sure we can breathe. Oh, you know what? I feel my core today too. Now that I've done this stretch, I can see we did some obliques on Wednesday. All right, we'll come up and hinge. Our core is really strong here. Breathe. We'll do some rows this time. So we'll tap our weights together and then lift them wide. So if you're taking care of your back, bend your elbows. Reach with the elbows up towards the sky. If you're okay though, and it feels good, you've got a pretty good hinge and a big wide wingspan. 4, 3, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2, hold it up. Oh boy, you got this, breathe. Release the weights, bring the knee in, downward dog or child's pose. Moving into a plank pose. 1 or 2 weights again. This is one of my favorite ones. Let's take 1 or 2 of our weights into our left hand. We're going to be doing some thread the needles. So as we lift our left hand up to the sky, our right foot goes onto the outside, left foot onto the inside. So side plank lifts up. And then we sweep it all the way through. Thread the needle, go through, and then bring it back up. So here's our modification. Kneeling plank, touch it, reach it up. Or you're flowing. Side plank, and then that little, almost like a little punch through to the other side. Shoulders feeling good. We're going to stretch that right shoulder. All right, bring it to plank, down to the belly, right down to the belly. And we'll take this right arm right underneath your body. Take a little stretch. Your other hand can be forward if you want it. Not too long though. We want to keep that heart rate up. We'll push ourselves back up, grab the weight into our opposite hand, and do our flowing side planks with or without our weight. So we open up, 1 or 2 weights, and then punch it through. So think of your torso moving as one unit, your hips and your shoulders moving together. If the shoulder's moving, the right shoulder's moving, the right hip is moving. We're moving as one unit. Last one. Come down to our bellies, slide that left arm under, stretch our left shoulder or whichever arm you did. Catch our breath. Wonderful job. Let's press that right hand in to help us up. Okay, into a couple cobras. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, go down. Think of your triceps doing the work today. Pressing up and down. The whole hand getting some work. Our elbows are facing back towards that back edge of our mat. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. This time we'll be going to a plank pose. So you want to tuck your toes, press up to plank. Downward dog, exhale. Let the head be heavy. Press some of the weight back into the feet. Give the shoulders a little break. Looking up between the hands, we will hop, step, or jump up between them. No jump throughs like we did on Wednesday. That was intense. Halfway up, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, rise up into mountain. So we're pretty warm already, but we're going to do sun salutations just because it's so great. Okay, find your way up to the top of your mat and remind yourself to meet your body where it is today. No expectations or judgment. All right, big breath, inhale. Exhale, dive. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, hop, step, or jump back to plank or chaturanga. Hold or flow. So you can do your flow or no flow. Down dog, take a breath. Right foot comes up. 1 lunge, we come up. We can stay in lunge or go right back to plank or chaturanga. Breathe out. Hold or flow. Downward dog, take your time, take a breath. Left foot up between the hands, a lunge, a core engagement. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out, plank or chaturanga. Great work. Hold or flow. Great. We'll meet in downward dog again. Looking up between the hands, hop, stepping, or jumping. Up between, halfway lift. Fold, breathe out. Chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, rise up into our mountain. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, dive. Maybe next week we'll try this with the weights. I'm just not sure about it yet. Halfway up. Hop, step, or jump back to plank or chaturanga. Flow or hold your plank. If you wanted to, you could do those side planks to flow side to side. You'll meet in downward dog, breathe out. Right foot up between the hands. Rise to your lunge. Right back to plank or chaturanga. You've got an exhale and then a flow or a hold. Maybe a rest. Down dog, take a breath. Left foot between the hands. One nice, beautiful lunge. Back to plank or chaturanga. Great job. Good job at home as well. Flow or hold. Or those side planks. Downward dog. Hop, step, or walk up between them, or jump. Halfway up. Folding, breathing out. Chair pose, breathe in. Exhale into mountain. Wonderful. All right, grab a drink. If you brought water, I'm still working on my second coffee of the day. Oh yeah. Okay, grab your weights. We will meet in lunge, 1 or 2 weights or no weights. Right foot forward, left foot back. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun integrating a whole lot of muscles into just one move, but we'll start in our lunge. We're down, got our back heel high. So there's a pretty good amount of space between the feet, and then we rise up. So here's some modifications. This is a big ask of your back. If it feels better for you, just hold your weights on your shoulders, or hold your weights at your heart like so, or hold your weights by your sides. You'll still be having to lift that extra weight with our lunges. Let's go up and down, up and down. More of an exercise lunge. So let's bend our back knee. We don't do that a lot in our yoga practice. We're working towards 90 degrees in the front knee, 90 degrees in the back knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior 3, we rise forward, but palms are down, facing each other. We're gonna do some rows while we bend our right knee. So we bend our right knee and row. Up and down. Your right glute should be firing up nicely. 4. Toe can go down if you want to. 2, 1. Forward fold. Great job. Halfway lift with our weights. It's like a deadlift. And then fold again, like you're shaving your shins, coming halfway up. Let's come right to below the kneecaps and then down. Now we'll come up above the kneecaps and then down just to the middle of the shin. So a true deadlift will come all the way up. Think of your backside pushing closed to car door. That's what I like to use the most. So your car door is open. You just want to gently close it with your backside. Bring your hands to about mid shin. Then we draw them back up. Our weights can graze our legs all the way down. Push that door closed again. Feel the engagement in the back of your legs. A little tiny squeeze of the glutes at the top. This will be our last one. And then we're back to the lunges on the other side. Right foot back, not too far back. We want to be able to work towards 90 and 90 or somewhere around there. Up and down. We're trying to bring our knee towards the mat at the back, but not touching it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior 3, rise forward. On our last one, we had elbows wide. This one, elbows into the rib cage as we bend up and down. Press into that full foot. You're doing good. Don't give up. 4, I'm going over. 3, 2, forward fold. Kind of slow it down so you do more of a deadlift. And halfway up and back down. Now we'll bring those weights above the knees. And now back down. Close the door with your backside. Now all the way up. Good. Oh man, this class flies. I want to still do biceps. So right foot forward, left foot back. Let's go into warrior 2. So opening up towards the long edge of our mat. Bring our elbows in. Stack our shoulders over top of our hips. Check in with that front knee. Sweat in my eye. Okay. So we're just serving it forward and back for now. Core is on. Actively squeeze the shoulder blades together and then bring it forward. All right, elbows in towards the rib cage. We'll take it down and come halfway up. So just that halfway bicep curl. Try not to squeeze our weights too much. Give our forearms a break. Get those biceps working. Let's hold halfway. Now halfway and up to the top. Only going halfway down. Get that upper part of our bicep. Biceps always feel like we could do so much more weight with these. Don't worry, we will give them a little extra. So let's transfer our weight into our right hand. Both weights into our right hand and into side angle. If you need to bring your foot in, you can. Now, bring that elbow to the inside of your knee. Now we'll do some curls. Shoulder down to shin, or shoulder to calf. Touch the shoulder, touch the calf. Good work. Let's go 4, 3, 2, hold it up, halfway, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Let's do the other side. Step it back, give me a downward facing dog. Hold or flow through 1/2 series. That up dog will feel nice for your Achilles. Down dog, left foot up between the hands. Warrior 2. Whew. Whew, whew. That should be the name of our summer yoga. Woo, 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 woo. So our left foot spent. All right, warrior 2. Let's work the shoulders this time. Let's have our palms face each other. Now bring it up, elbows to shoulder height. Then open it up, goalposts. Elbows together, give them a little kiss. Open, now press up. Bring it back down, give them a kiss. Open, rotate down, and then back to our sides. So we'll add that again. I'm just gonna adjust, Caroline, so everybody can see me. Okay, so we're in our warrior 2, check that knee. Open, up, kiss together, open, press up, back to goalposts, kiss them together, goalpost. Now just a rotation, palms face down, then release. And again, up, open, kiss, open, press where you can still see them in front of your face, down, kiss, open, rotation, down. 2 more. You got this. It's okay if you miss something. Last one. There's tension between our shoulder blades. Wonderful. The weights go into your left hand, left elbow. We're in our side angle, doing our bicep curl. So let's bring our elbow right to the inside of that knee. Chest open, heart proud. Feels like a pump class at Good Life, how it used to be. 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway, pulse. Press into both of our feet. 4, 3, 2, weights go down. You step back to downward facing dog. Amazing work. Wonderful. Take a second here to grab a drink and then make your way into boat pose. Got about 4 minutes left. Love to add weights to boat for our arms. And we've been doing a pretty good flow with that one. Okay. With or without your weights, we make our way into boat pose. Let's lift up tall. Bring our weights in front of us. Lengthen through the crown of the head and then lean back. Feel your core catch you. Feet can be up or feet can be down. All right, open the wings. Bring it back in. Lift it up. Forward, open. Oh. Oh, well, you don't have to use weights. You can just use your body weight here too. It's a great workout. We can add the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Shoulders should be feeling the appreciation of all this focus. All right, time for some skull crushers. Not literally, don't crush your skull. Roll back onto your backs. We bring our hands above our face. And now let's bend our elbows. They point up to the sky and we bring our weights on either side of our head, almost to touch our shoulders, and then extend back up. This is great to add to our yoga practice. We don't do a lot of stuff like this for our triceps. We're always doing push-ups instead. Awesome. We'll keep those elbows pointed up to the sky. It's like they're squeezing a block between our elbows or a beach ball so they don't flare out at all. 6, 5, 4, 2. Oh, good job. Hold it up and take it wide for a chest press. Your palms are facing towards me, elbows wide. If you want to, my friends, you can lift up into bridge for our chest press. Only if that feels good. We go up and down for our chest press now. There's a few options here. If you wanted to turn these into flies, you could, so the palms would then face each other and you'd be doing flies. Both of those are going to work your chest just in different ways. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that bridge, put your weights down, press into the feet, lift up the heart, breathe. We'll lower our backs down onto the mat, draw our knees into chest, take your rock side to side. It's 12:45 now, so if you're in a rush, you can get going. If you're okay to stay for another minute, we'll do a little Shavasana. Just extend those legs long and bring our hands by our sides. Oh, let the body melt down for a minute. Worked hard. Soften through the body. Give your muscles a well-deserved break. Feel the support of the earth today beneath you, beyond this room, in the earth, out in the world. Beauty surrounds us everywhere. No rush. If you're at home, you just go ahead and stay in your Shavasana as long as you want to. If you're here in the studio, we'll wiggle our fingers, our toes. Take a moment to appreciate how your body showed up for you today, to support you through your day, through your practice. We'll make our way up to an easy seated position whenever you're ready. Finished with these weights for another week. You can always add them into your practices whenever you want to. I'd love to see that. Let's take a big breath in. We'll slide those hands down towards our heart center. One more inhale, what you need today. Take what you need, let go of what you do not need or what doesn't bring you joy. If it feels okay, we'll bow towards the earth. Thankful and grateful for the gifts given by Mother Earth to us. Namaste. Enjoy, my friends. The rest of your, it's going to be a hot one. I think so. It's going to be a hot one. A nice Sunday, or it's not Sunday, Denise. What day is it? Friday. Oh. Bye, Anne. Bye, Carolyn.
Thank you for the beautiful sweaty work.
Oh, man. It's sweaty here, too. Holy mackerel.
It just feels so good. I always look forward to those classes.
Me too. Yeah, it was a struggle today. I know. No beach class tomorrow, guys. I'll be at the hockey rink all day pulling my hair out. Just kidding. Bye.